we're back with another Boruto episode review, and right now Boruto's kind of all over the place because currently right now in the anime, like I've been saying for a couple of weeks now, we're finally getting into the manga stuff, which is from this one episode that we got this week. I thought it was really cool, just to kind of start off the episode with that. I think it was really good. I was expecting a little bit more, considering that Kashin Koji was going to be doing some stuff, but instead we get Konohamaru being fodder material even more so than he already fucking was. And we have stuff with the anime regarding that, but then we also have the stuff regarding on in the manga, and apparently Kishimoto is back for writing with the manga. I actually didn't even really know he was supposed to be coming back, but apparently Kishimoto is back for the manga, and the most recent thing he did in the newest chapter for Boruto was kill off the Nine Tails. So people are kind of freaking out about that as well, and the people are freaking out that Kishimoto actually wrote off, or killed off rather, Kurama, the Nine Tails, in the latest chapter for the Boruto manga. Like right at the end too, so people were kind of had that fresh in their mind, and I understand that, but I have no context as to why that even happened to begin with, so I'm not going to really be talking about that because I'm not reading the manga. I've only been watching the show. But anyways, we had the Boruto episode, and I didn't really know what to expect other than we were gonna see a glimpse of the Karma Seal from Boruto, and yeah, we see the Karma Seal from Boruto within this episode, and I thought it was really cool. Because the way that he did it is, like I was saying before, Konohamaru is essentially just fodder material for Kashin Koji to just fucking slap his dick against him. For what it was worth, it's like Kashin Koji is like further cementized as being a cool character, but he has to be a fucking bad guy, so I technically have to hate him, but he's like also really cool. More and more, they keep bringing out more bullshit that makes me start guessing and theorizing whether or not this dude is actually fucking Jiraiya. And I'm so mad about it, because I already saw Jiraiya get fucking killed. I saw him fall into that water and fucking die. I don't know why they're doing this to me. They're emotionally manipulating me by making me think that Kashin Koji is Jiraiya. With the way that he looks, the way that Kashin Koji looks is very eerily similar to Jiraiya in a couple of ways. And then they have him summon a toad at the beginning of the episode, which crushes Ao and pretty much kills him immediately after Ao had saved Boruto's life, which they point out within the episode, which I'll get to in a little bit. And then earlier on when he's fighting against Konohamaru, after Konohamaru does this really cool thing where he repels off a sealing jutsu that Kashin Koji had used with his own, like, sealing jutsu release thing that he had on his chest, which I thought was cool. They had Kashin Koji also do a fucking Rasengan against Konohamaru's Rasengan. It wasn't so much that I was surprised that Kashin Koji did the Rasengan. I was more so surprised by how much they really want the viewer slash the reader for a while when this was happening in the manga. How much they really want people to really think that Kashin Koji is Jiraiya by just throwing more bullcrap at you, making you guess, like, oh, is this actually Jiraiya? Like, is Jiraiya somehow still alive even after what happened with Pain? How did he live that? Why does this dude have the Rasengan, is able to summon toads and all that jazz? And I'm just like, why? Why would you do this to the people, right? Why would you do this to people who watched Naruto Shippuden and watched him die? Like, why are you doing this to me? Continuing on, like I said earlier, Ao saved Boruto's life by using a ninjutsu. And I like how Kashin Koji specifically points out that, did he do that out of instinct, or did he do that because he desperately wanted to die as a shinobi by using ninjutsu to save another person's life, another shinobi's life, instead of using, like, his scientific ninja tools and stuff like that? Because the whole thing about Ao becoming a member or an outer of Kara was that he was going to use scientific ninja tool prosthetics implemented into his body to become a tool for the acts of Kara, and that was the reason why he did it to begin with. And right at the end of his life, he dies using a proper ninjutsu, like an actual shinobi, and saves another shinobi's life. Even if they were just fighting earlier before, he still did that regardless. I like how it was Kashin Koji who pointed it out, and they allowed the characters to be able to bury Ao towards like the end point of the episode, and allow him to be remembered of that as a shinobi. And I feel like these, like, 4? No, these 5, because Katasuke is also there. they're gonna remember him as a shinobi first, other than him being associated with Kara towards the tail end of his life. And that's cool and all, but then we get into like the big thing about the episode, and that's Boruto finally releasing his karma seal, and it goes like up his arm and then up into his face, and completely gives him like this huge power boost. He absorbs the fucking sealing jutsu that Kashin Koji had to trap all of them in, and then he absorbs this other like fire jutsu. I forget what he called it, but basically it was like the Amaterasu, where it was like, it wasn't a black flame, but it was a flame that couldn't be distinguished or extinguished, excuse me. And I thought that was cool, and I like how, unlike with Naruto when he first used the Nine Tails chakra in Naruto Part 1, Naruto went absolutely berserk and started wrecking against Haku and his and his jutsu at the time, and because he kind of just like let himself go and allowed himself to go completely, completely berserk, like I was saying before. This is the first time Boruto is actually using the karma seal, and because he doesn't know how to use it properly, and because he has to kind of have to use this more willingly and like consciously, he completely passes out from activating it for the first time. And I thought that was cool, and Kashin Koji's like, okay, well, you showed me something cool and interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys live, so bye. Then he fucking leaves. And then the episode ends off with them finding Kawaki, the vessel himself, and from what's going to be going on within the next episodes, we're going to be further developing the stuff with Kara. I guess they think they're still trying to figure out like who the traitor is and stuff, and blah blah blah. And then also we're going to see a little bit about Kawaki's past whilst they're trying to figure out who he is, because they also figure out that Kawaki also has a karma seal on his hand as well. And then they're gonna fight. At least it looks like they're gonna fight. Who knows what's gonna happen though? If you read the manga, you probably already know, but I don't know what happened, so I'm only speculating what's gonna end up happening for the next episode. I'm guessing that they're gonna go ahead and fight, but probably not for long, because I think Boruto is gonna probably awaken the karma seal again. He's gonna fight Kawaki for a little bit, kind of be like a little bit of a precursor thing from what we were supposed to be expecting later on when they showed us a teaser in the first episode. And yeah, it's just gonna go on from there. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be truthfully honest with you, but I think that's pretty much all I really have to say about the episode. I thought it was cool. I thought it looked good enough at least. It wasn't like spectacular, but I thought it was great. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. That's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want more, subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Have a fantastic day. I'm out. Peace.